Testing 1, 2. Power off. Testing 1, 2. Power off. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me? Yeah. What the heck? Analytics training. Action. Edit, clone, delete. View. Okay, so it did work. Okay. Let me just do this right here. Okay, good. Welcome. If you can hear me, just let me know, because I can't really hear myself here. Just before this went on, my microphone died, so I'm just going to go by your response. Okay, so can you hear me? Give it a couple more minutes. Okay, good. So you can hear me. I think it's delayed, so that's why it's taking a bit. Okay, cool. Awesome, this works. So I'm just kind of waiting for a couple people that are supposed to log on. I'll give them a couple more minutes. Okay, so I'm going to get started. And I'll wait for my guests will probably come late, fashionably late. And so I'm going to get started. There's a lot of people signing up right now, but this is going to be recorded, so I don't want the beginning to be just like a big dead spot because I don't think I can edit it. So I want to thank you guys for coming. I'm going to have a lot of interaction with you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. So let me see here. Not hearing anything with computer speakers. Need to call in. Yeah, you need some speakers on your computer or some type of headphone probably to hear me. Okay, good. So yeah, this will be cool. So I want to talk about debugging very stubborn weight loss. So I'll be asking you questions, and because I want to help you, but I want to give you a little background of some insights that I'm finding. I'm writing a new book, and the title of the book is it's Get Healthy to Lose Weight, Not Lose Weight to Get Healthy. And it's a very unique book because it's very different than any other weight loss book out there. When people come in to see me, they usually are, in their mind, they're trying to change their eating, they're trying to find out what to eat, they're trying to find out how to exercise, and they'll try this and try that, and it's not working. So there's a couple reasons why I think that is. Number one, most people have just too much information. On the web, it's so conflicting. It's like a snowstorm of data just coming in, and you don't really know what is credible, what's workable, and you end up doing something that's maybe not important, doesn't work, so you end up not seeing results. And so I usually see people at the tail end of that. So the first thing you need to know is that we need a foundation. We need some foundation. We need a viewpoint to position everything, because if you think about it in a snowstorm, this might be the yeah, I'm not going to take this call. I'm going to turn this off right here because I'm talking to you. So sorry about that. So the principle, the foundation that we want to build on is we want to build on a foundation of, and you probably already know this, it's get healthy to lose weight, not lose weight to get healthy. And I want to define what that means, because when you go to the doctor, he'll do tests and he'll say you're healthy, when in fact, if you were healthy, you wouldn't crave so many sweets or carbohydrates. If you were healthy, you would be able to sleep. If you were healthy, you wouldn't have a low stress tolerance. You'd be able to digest. So there's 7 factors that I want to revolve our best health indicators, and I'm going to pull up a little screen share on here and just show you. So this is my definition of health. When you have energy, you're sleeping like a baby, you can digest, you're not craving anything, you have no inflammation, you have no pain, and your menstrual cycle and reproductive organs are intact and they're working. So that's, when you have those, then you are healthy. So that's the point of reference. We're going to base everything not on calories, but on how healthy you are. I've never met one person who had a stubborn weight problem who didn't have at least one of those 7 items. So that's what we're going to be talking about, and we're going to help you to debug your own weight loss. But I want to really take it really, really simple. In the book, I get into high-level principles, and we go really, really deep into the details of like the 7 reasons why you're not going to sleep, and then you can pick out the one that applies to you. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's taking a lot of work though, because there's a lot of different variables, and I keep trying to make it simpler and simpler. So I think the next thing I want to really bring up is this. I had a lady come in yesterday, and she's just really frustrated. She's getting older, she's getting bigger, and nothing's working. And when I assessed her, she had all of the symptoms of hormonal stuff, and she's so focused on her weight. But I told her problem is not the weight at all. It's not the weight. And she's like, yes, it is. I said, actually, you have a weight symptom, and you've been solving the weight as a problem, and it's not getting anywhere. It's kind of like the Dr. Oz effect, where you're taking supplements to stimulate the metabolism or burn the fat directly. It's just going to be expensive urine. So you need to know and look at weight as a symptom and not as a problem or a cause of something. And of course, right now they're trying to make obesity a disease because there's a lot of profit in that, but it's really not a disease. It's an effect of other things, those 7 items. So what I want to do right now, if you can do me a big favor, is I want you to type in, let's look at, let me just open that back here. If I open up these 7 items, I want you to type in, not all of them, but the one thing that you feel is the worst problem that you have relating to your energy level, your sleep cycle, your digestion, your cravings, your inflammation. That includes autoimmune, any pain in your body. Inflammation could also include inflammation in the colon, in the sinus, in the lung. It could be any type of fibromyalgia. And then we have pain. And then reproduction. If you're a male body, how about your performance? Or a female, what about your libido? What about your menstrual cycle? Is that a problem? And if we want to include under energy, also I want to include memory and stress tolerance. So go ahead and just type out any of those items that you have, and just type in the chat box. I'm just going to look at that. As you're typing, I'm going to try to open up this chat. I pressed the button and I closed it. Let me just open this thing back up here. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm just going to read down the list as people, wow, this is good feedback. Energy, sleep, cravings, sleep, energy, cravings, digestion, inflammation, lack of sleep, energy, inflammation, reproduction, sleep, inflammation, reproduction, joint pain, stress tolerance. Okay, yeah, sleep, energy. I think there's a huge problem with energy and cravings. Wow. Okay, cravings, sleep. This is good. All of them. Insomnia the last 6 years. Energy, inflammation, stress tolerance. Wow. Memory. Sleep. Cravings. Wow. Okay, so that's good data. All right, so now that I isolated maybe the key area we need to look, we're not done with that yet. We want to evaluate what's causing your sleep problems or your energy. But I have a shortcut, and I'm going to show you what that shortcut is. So there's another very, very important thing I do when I evaluate people, and it's a simple question that no one asks, which they should ask, and it's the most important thing, and it's basically this. when did you first notice you started developing a weight problem, specifically a stubborn weight problem? Okay? There will always be something, a stress event, pregnancy, change in diet. So now what I want you to type in is type in what age you were when you noticed that your weight started to